Purple polyester. Okay, sorry. We're back to poetry. We're gonna do this. All right. All right. Our featured poet, Jodie Knowles. So what we like to do is we ask the featured poet a couple questions, and these are Jodie Knowles' answers. We asked Jodie, "What's your favorite poem?" And she said, "I can't possibly answer that question without feeling like I want to change my mind later. My favorite poems are the ones I relate to at any given moment in my life, like a favorite song." Nice. Currently, I'm reading a lot of Jack McCarthy's Spaces Between. Spaces Between is a poem I take great comfort in these days. Drunks will always be a home poem to me. When I hear it, it's like coming home. My most favorite poem really is when I see a new poet standing on stage for the first time, knees shaking, voice small, and their friends in the crowd cheering them on. That is my favorite poem for that moment. That will probably be the most honest poem of the night. True! You poet! And so then we asked Jodie. Jodie really likes her own poetry. Then we asked Jodie, what advice would you give someone that is attempting to write their very first poem? She said, just write. There is no right or wrong, good or bad. Don't worry about grammar, punctuation, or spelling right now. Let it go. That's why God invented editors, because you're not one, they are. You are creative, you are smart, people will care, and your words do matter. Fuck what your teacher said. Repeat that. Fuck what your teacher said.
Unless your teacher's Roma.
Oh, unless your teacher's Roma.
Yeah.
Decatur High School's in the house. Decatur Gators. So unless your teacher was Roma, fuck what your teacher said. Okay, cool. We got it. Fuck the grades you had. The ones Roma gave you. What people might think, fuck it, just write, allow yourself to be surprised. Then we asked Jodie, why are you a poet? She said, I never wanted to become a poet. It was never an intentional choice or dream of mine. Poetry chose me. I was chosen. It came into and out of my life unexpectedly, turned my painful life experiences into something useful. When I write, I get a sense of relief and an overwhelming sense of purpose. When I write and perform, I no longer feel like a coward. I feel courageous and know I'm fulfilling my true potential. I feel driven by something greater to tell my story and to be transparent publicly in an artistic way in hopes it can help reach and inspire someone else. I feel responsible to give back to others what was given to me. Transitioning to being a poet has and continues to be a spiritual practice for me. Snap for that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay. What is your favorite word? Jodie said, word. It's a great replacement for I agree, word. That's a good idea, word. I'm excited, word. Yes, word. Really? Word? And you could also put the O in front of that. Oh, word?
Oh,
yeah. And then damn straight, word. I just found a $5 bill in my pocket, word. And her least favorite is moist scab. She also doesn't like it when you put them together.
Oh, yeah. Moist scab.
A moist scab. Moist scab. Okay, sorry. And reject. And anything shaming, racist, sexist, or downright hateful. She's not a fan. And then, so, I'm about to introduce Jodie Knowles, I promise. I'm keeping you on the edge of your seat. However, I was stalking Jodie on Facebook today. I was stalking Jodie on Facebook today, and she's having some things happen where she's missing a piece of her life. So what I'd like to do is light a candle for Jodie. And I know this is not a replacement. I said this to you earlier. I know this is not a replacement, but I hope it keeps you warm during your feature. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Please give it up for Jodie Knowles.
Ella wrote, so that poem right there, or that candle poem is a good one too, is for Jack McCarthy.
Oh, thank you.
It feels a little bit better with him here. So. take over here. But before I start, first off, I missed like the very first opening here, so I don't know if you guys introduced yourselves or what. But Maya, Ella, can you please come up here?
Oh,
Please. Because I think they just opened the doors and they started going off and they just started doing this shit. But this is a big deal and it takes a huge commitment out of your life weekly to put on a show and to run a slam is huge. And the hours that you put into a slam outside of the slam is about 20 hours, I think, with marketing and doing all that stuff that you have to do. A little bit more with website and all that. But they saw a need in our community, right? They saw a need in our community for more safety, more poetry, people getting to the root of poetry and doing it for their community. We need more. And they saw a need for it and they said, fuck it, we're doing our own poetry slam. So you guys give it up, these are community members. Thank you guys so much.
Every
Wednesday. This is special. It's a really special place. Hi, Angel. Welcome. I just started. Yeah, it's been years since I've done a feature. I think it's been about 2 years.
Oh my God!
My other feature I did at the Seattle Slam was 5 years ago or something. So I'm feeling really, I feel really good about being here. So I'm just gonna do a poem, just get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Word. Right? Word.
I'm no angel. In fact, I'm an ugly-ass angel. No, really, I don't wear white well. See, it tends off to sweat stains. See, I'm too nervous to hover. I'm clumsy. Shows off my bones. Shows that I'm not put together well. See, I'm rusted, bent, and clunky. When I'm told I'm an angel, I feel like pocket-lit, in the deep pointed corners of a pocket dug out because the one picking on me is curious, wants to hear my voice, wants to know what I sound like when I'm happy. But these days, I don't like to make noises. I say too much. Scares away the doves. See, angels don't scare doves. They birth them from tear ducts. They cry freedom. But I have rivers running through me. The doves can't swim. I'm damn stolen. I face fire when I breathe. I roar with a belly full of gasoline. I'm a windstorm dancing, picking up trash, blowing through seasons, and then rain. That's when the doves drown. See, angels wear no makeup. I paint my eyelashes to show I'm listening. Stained lips to cover up the men I met. Powder rose cheeks for the hell of it. Get coughed up by cigarette smoke that held in their hands that wander confused. Yes, I get confused. Because angels speak in whispers and blinks. And I don't understand that language, see? I need burning buildings and garbage truck alarms to show me signs of God. Angels live in stillness. I live to find that shit. I sometimes headbang thoughts against my soul and change my mind because how I feel inside, it's gotta be where the lost angels reside. The ones caught in snowstorms, frostbitten, broken wings. They're sitting against my vertebrae. They're singing to the doves I've killed. So the doves I killed is my new chapbook, and thanks, friends.